Alright, what's going on, everybody? My name is Crypto Corey. I want to thank you for joining me, and today we've got a hero video. This is going to be a real quick video running through a couple of things that I've just discovered by watching Hello K. He was at an Immutable X meetup, and he got to meet with the Hero team and a few of the VV team and the Colex team. And I just want to share a couple of facts that we learned. I mean, a lot of stuff was shared, a lot of really cool stuff was shared. But first, if you want to know how many people are in the Hero app right now, how many users there are, there's about 30,000 users. So in its first month, it has gone from literally nothing to 30,000 users. So that is insane. That is awesome. And that's a really cool piece of information that we got to learn. The other piece of information, if you did a pre-order and you've got a pre-order coming to you, you will receive your pre-order, but there's a special gift that you're supposedly getting. You will not get that in the pre-order. They will send those gifts at a later date. So we'll hold out for that, and we'll let you know what happens when all that goes through. I guess kind of like, you know, if I'm going to give like a rundown of my thoughts, now they talked about how it's a collector's app, not a place for you to get rich type thing. That's, you know, that's really just them trying to tell you don't get into this expecting to make tons of money. Get into it to be a cool hobby. I would view it like Pokemon. Can you like invest into Pokemon and gain money? Absolutely. I've done it. I'm still doing it. I've profited on Pokemon cards. Now those are all just physical, and obviously there's a big hype surrounded it, but there seems to be a huge hype surrounding NFTs and these hero cards. So if you were to ask me what's my thoughts on what they're saying and what we're witnessing in the app and what we've seen from history, I think what we'll see is you will see these cards, these like chapter 1s and digital drops only. Now you're going to see the hybrid cards continue to plummet in price. Not anything saying they'll still have some slight ups and downs, but that is solely due to supply. So there's a large supply. Now, people are like, oh, well, it was already high. They already sold for this much or that much. You know, because I actually got a legendary Joker card. I bought it. I've yet to open a single pack, physical pack. I'm actually right now going to hunt for some physical packs real quick. But I've yet to open up any physical packs, but I did purchase the legendary Joker. I purchased him for $400 on, like, it was the day of the digital drop. So I purchased him for $400, and then I just listed him on the market for a little bit more money. Not much, just a little bit more, because what I wanted to do is capture that hype. I know that it's something good to collect, but it's purely hyped up, so for temporary I knew it would be worth more and more and more, and then inevitably we've witnessed this, that card, because it's a hybrid card and people are starting to get the physical cards and they're landing it, it's now dropped down in price. I know they're trying to pump up the price, but it's only worth a few $100 now. I was able to capitalize. I did profit on the card, but I didn't profit much. I was just trying to capitalize on hype. And Joker's been getting a ton of hype from Hero. So what we can expect is now that we've got a huge influx of supply for the hybrid cards, those will drop in price. Now that drop in price might spook some people who own the digital only cards, and they might begin to sell a little bit and cause a little bit of downward pressure. But I see in when the first chapter is completely done and you can no longer get cards, and they're charging like $20 per booster pack right now for hybrid cards. So once you see the chapter 1 rollout finalized and it's finished, you'll see a quick bottom on singles will quickly bottom and then begin to go up, and then you'll start to see sealed product, which typically holds its value better. Sealed product will begin to typically, I believe you have a quick sell pressure, because all of a sudden now it's like a switch is flipped, and it's like, hey, They're no longer printing these. All of them have been purchased. Let's go ahead and start unloading them, selling what we have. So you'll see a tiny dip in the market, and then immediately, I mean, like, it'll just be like a little quick dip and a bounce. Typically, you'll see sealed product at that time skyrocket in price or just begin its ascent. With Pokemon, it just depends. Like if you are into Pokemon, they've released a 25th anniversary set called Celebrations. Now, some of those sealed products doubled and tripled in value while they were releasing it. Just some very few select items. And then now that there's no more printing, we've seen these booster boxes go up to about 79 to 80 bucks, which typically they cost around the $50 range for a not a booster box, sorry, for like a ETB, an Elite Trainer box. So they were around like the $50 mark, and then all of a sudden now they're around $78 to $80 mark. Now that they're out of print, you'll see about a year afterwards they'll be around $100 mark, and they typically settle around 150 to 250 depending on the set. I'm not sure where this is going to land for ETBs, but just to give, that's just an example for what I think when you're talking about whenever a hybrid hero card, the set is no longer printed, you'll see a little quick drop, and then it'll immediately just spike up, and it'll settle eventually, but we'll see slow gains over time as long as the hype continues for the project. With 30,000 people already invested into the project and pricing the way it currently is, I see a lot of really good potential for second, third, fourth, fifth chapters, of hybrid cards. And absolutely, if you're someone who's landed any of the digital cards at all, even if you bought digital cards and they're like 23, 24 bucks, even if you bought packs, you opened them up and you pretty much got nothing but duds, holding on to those digital only cards is a key thing right now. You need to hold on to your digital only cards. Now, you can flip them. I've been flipping stuff. I do want some physical cards. I do want some digital only cards to have in a collection. But for the Hro app, Hro is not really something I'm going to do a heavy collecting because I collect so much in Pokemon. I just don't want to have a bunch of physical cards. And when it comes to the digital only drops, those I'll try to get all of the digital only drops. But because it's it's just kind of like a system where they just randomly pick you, and then you get the opportunity to buy it. There's just no guarantee that I'll ever get it. So, I'll try to get every digital drop, and I'll get a few of the physicals, and then once I have a small collection of physical cards, I'll probably just only flip sealed product at that point, or hold and collect sealed product. Now, people might be upset with that. They're like, well, that's you and trying to invest and capitalize and make money. Well, you also need to understand I collect sealed product. That's just what I do. I've got a bunch of Pokemon sealed products sitting on shelves. Now I've got a ton of opened product because I do enjoy opening product. But one thing I've learned from my Pokemon hobby is you don't want to have an overabundance of physical copies of something. Now, that's all out the window once you're creating a hybrid situation from physical and digital, because what you could have is, you might have all these physical cards, but the ability to be able to offload the money, it's much more liquid. You can throw them in on Immutable X and sell them quickly, and you'll have to do it through individual cards, obviously, but bulk, you're not gonna, the issue I've got with Pokemon is I've got bulk on bulk on bulk, and I am just spending money getting a handful of good cards, and then I get a bunch of bulk, and then I basically have to take all that bulk and sell them for 10 cents a card or 3 cents a card, or just something along those lines. And I end up having to offload a ton of them for a fraction of the price, where I think you can sell them for like a quarter on Immutable X, but you can't sell anything less than $1, I believe, on Hro. So I am a sealed collector. That's much more of what I am, but I will get a few of the hybrid cards. Just to run over, we got some information, 30,000 users, which is awesome. And your pre-order gifts, if you get a gift for your pre-order, it will come after your pre-order arrives, not during, not when you get your pre-order. It won't be in the box with the pre-order. I want to thank you for joining me. Hopefully I go in here and get some hero cards real quick. But, my name's Crypto Corey. Nothing I say is financial advice, but I will see you on the next one. Have a good day, VV fam. Oh, and hero dudes or hero peeps. Later.